Hi, I'm David, and this week it's Hydrogen Awareness Week in the UK. And my message really is to be cautious of any claims around the hydrogen sector and its oil company backers. Yes, we need to decarbonise transport, aviation, things like this from fossil fuels. And we've got to find a greener source of hydrogen compared to the very carbon intensive hydrogen at the moment. But we've got to be really careful when we see all these positive hydrogen messages around, that it's not just massive greenwashing. Because when you see some of the terms, they'll use things like low carbon hydrogen, especially in the UK Gov stuff. They talk about 84% of it coming from low carbon hydrogen. And there's actually blue hydrogen, we call it. And that is hydrogen that's been made by burning large quantities of natural gas. And that produces lots of carbon dioxide, as you know. And what they claim to do is be able to capture that without leaking any, and then storing it and pumping it underground, where it'll stay there forever and it'll never ever leak out. I've got some doubts about that. So the companies behind this Hydrogen Awareness Week claim that blue hydrogen could be used for heating buildings in UK homes and stuff like that, instead of using natural gas. And they claim this blue hydrogen, made from natural gas is one way of reducing our carbon footprint. There's been a lot of tests and pilots to date, and they all conclude really that it's not a great idea to use hydrogen for home heating. But it doesn't stop the big companies behind these campaigns across Europe for hydrogen expansion. They've got some big fossil fuel players behind them, people like Shell, ExxonMobil, Total Energies, as well as things like agricultural companies like Yara. It's one of the biggest buyers of fossil gas in Europe. And so even this UK Hydrogen Week, which you'll see in the news no doubt this week, it's sponsored by BP, by Cadent, I think it's called. It's the UK's largest gas distribution network. And therefore, we need to just be careful and about where these messages are coming from regarding the use of hydrogen. So if you are confused, worried about greenwashing, TBS Company do some great sessions for tenants and housing professionals on how we together can achieve low carbon, affordable warmth.